Weakness to warrior mindset. Topic today is the better shape you're in, the better your life is going to be, the better you're going to feel. Ask me how I know this. I know this from fact because I used to be out of shape. I used to be an alcoholic. I used to smoke cigarettes and I couldn't freaking walk 30 seconds without being out of breath. I also was to the point where I had to set time. Like every day around like 4:30, 4:45, that was my set drinking time. And when I would go out on freaking other things to do, if I wasn't home by that time, dude, I would get mad. It sucked. I would get angry because I couldn't get my fucking fix in. Even on family vacations, like, whew, I was a miserable motherfucker. But I'm not like that anymore. Why? Because I made the freaking proactive choice to stop all that bullshit. To look at my life and be like, from a sober point of view, with my eyes uncovered, in the bare freaking truth about how fucking shitty my life was, and I was just fucking masking it and covering up with freaking all the freaking vices that I had. And not living to my full potential. I'm hoping you people are getting there, or you should at least go there. Do a freaking 30-day sober. Go 30 days sober. No smoking pot, no drinking beer. You know, don't be playing video games. Don't freaking go out and eat freaking fast food for 30 days and then see how you feel. Look at your life from a freaking a standpoint of a few steps back and be like, you know, I've been freaking medicating myself because I was freaking depressed about where my life was leading because I wasn't where I wanted to be. And why? It's because of the decisions that I made for myself. It wasn't anybody else's fault but my own. Your life will get better. You just have to be able to freaking take that step. Like, life is just so much better now. Like, I am freaking so excited about waking up every morning at 4 a.m. If I oversleep by like 10 minutes, man, I'm like, man, that's 10 minutes I could have been doing something. That's 10 minutes that I'm late for the gym. Like, when I get to the gym, dude, I am so excited to do my workouts. Like, to push myself. I'm like, am I going to get a new freaking personal rep? Am I going to be able to lift this freaking weight even heavier? At the end of the week, like, how many more pounds did I lose? Like, I'm at 11.9%. Down from like 28% body fat. Like, I can't wait to get to freaking, 11%. Now I want to be like 10.5. Like, that's how far up the bar you keep pushing. Like, okay, I set the bar here. Okay, I made that. Okay, let's put the bar even higher. Let's see if I can. Okay, I made it. Yeah, you just keep fucking going. Like, it's a fucking amazing feeling when you hit these goals and you're like, okay, what's next? What next can I do? Like in that previous video when I ran up, freaking the first time I walked up like a year ago, dude, it sucked balls. Because I was huffing and puffing the entire time. And then this time I'm like, okay, let's see. So I hiked up it. And I'm like, this was fucking fast as fuck, dude. I gotta do this again. So I walked down and ran up that motherfucker. That's how much your life changes when you make the decision to get in shape and turn your life around. It does not take that long. 6 months ago, I could never imagine myself running up Pole Steeple. It's a pretty steep hike. If you watch the videos, you should be able to see the view. It's pretty freaking steep. That's the power you have in self-improvement. You won't ever know until you get there. You won't ever know until you taste it and experience it. Like, I thank myself, but I also thank the Lord up above, because He's the one that put me on this earth. He's the one I went to that said, Lord, please help me with this freaking pain that I'm in. Just like that, it went right away. And I've been living the life ever since. Am I where I want to be? Only partially. But I'm moving forward. I'm moving in that right direction. And that's the thing you have to do. You have to set a freaking goal. You have to set a point, a destination into the future and work towards that. And when you get that, you move the fucking goalpost. You make it harder. You make it better. Again, I don't understand, more people wave at me, when I'm walking. I don't know why. Maybe they're just being friendly. I don't know. Maybe they're seeing, my physique below my shirt and they're like, hi, how you doing? I don't know. Maybe they're being friendly, but I'm telling you, I've seen a significant difference. People waving at me. People never used to wave at me before. This is not inside my head. I've heard comments from people. So all these things, when you get on there and you see influencers saying, the hate comes, the jealousy comes, people freaking applauding you, wanting to be around you, it's all starting to come to fruition. These weren't lies that they were telling me. These are actual facts and actual experiences. And I'm starting to experience that. I can't wait to experience the negativity, because I know that I'm well on my path. I'm on that path. If I start getting hate from people, I know I've made it. I know I'm at the point where people are starting to notice. And they're starting to see themselves and be like, man, I wish I could do that, but I can't. You can do that. You just got to follow the freaking routine. You got to have faith in the process. You can't really look towards the end goal because it's not here yet. But when it gets here, then you can look at it, admire it, and be like, okay, let's move on to the next thing. Let's move on to the next goal. What else can I accomplish? What else can I do? How else can I better myself? Simple little goals. It does a lot. I never believed in setting goals. What a goals, setting goals, accomplish. I used to be that guy. Not anymore. I'm like the goal freaking setter. Like the goal hero. In my own mind. But I'm much happier as a person. I start to laugh at myself more. I start to laugh out loud more. I start to smile more. Of course, there are times when I'm pissed off or getting in a little slump, just a small slump, but it's not very often, and it's very short-lived. And that's the power. That's the power that other people will not understand. That why is he so happy? Well, because of all the things I've accomplished and the many more things I'm about to accomplish. Again, I still have freaking till December 31st to accomplish the goal of, being ripped and jacked and 170 pounds. I still have 6 months. In my wildest dreams, I never would have imagined that I'm going to be on the precipice here in a couple months to be doing a freaking Spartan race. I already have plans next year to do a freaking Spartan race, a freaking Tough Mudder, and a Savage Run. That's already in my wheelhouse. My goal is to complete the Spartan race. Not get the best time, not to do anything, but just to complete it, just to experience, just to go through the process and come out on the other side and be like, I did, all this was possible through perseverance, through determination, through discipline, through dedication, to fitness, to faith, to persistence, and pushing through, being uncomfortable when uncomfortable wasn't cool. Because everybody wants to be cool. Everybody wants to be comfortable. The new coolness is comfortable, being comfortable. Not in our world, not in the world that I'm trying to surround myself with the men and people around me. Uncomfortableness and being uncomfortable is the new cool, is the new thing. When you're uncomfortable and you push through that uncomfortability and get out on the other side, that's just a blip. That's just a road bump. That was nothing. It'll all start to make sense to you when you start out on your path and start on your journey. But again, I can't hammer this home. Nobody's coming to save you. You are your own savior. God will not help those who do not help themselves. When you pray, you take the actions towards that prayer. And you'll reap the rewards. But it will take time. Now, God answers prayers in 3 distinct ways. No, yes, or you'll have to wait. If it's no, then, obviously it was meant for a reason. If it's yes, obviously it was meant for a reason. If it's to wait, well, it's going to teach you patience. It's going to teach you perseverance. It's going to teach you discipline. But nothing good comes immediately. Everything has to wait. You can't expect to plant a tomato seed today and expect tomatoes tomorrow. Doesn't work that way. You can't expect to have 10 years of bad habits taken away in 90 days. It doesn't work that way. There's a freaking debt to ratio payoff. Or debt to payoff ratio sort of thing. The amount of work that you put in will equal the amount of results you get. If you put no results in, you get none. You put the maximum amount of efforts in, you get the maximum amount of results. So the key and the moral of this story is, don't wait until the freaking beginning of the year. Start your transformation now. And you'll start to see how much life is golden and great. Like the scenery, like just stop and freaking smell the roses, as they say. Go on a hike and just look at the fucking beauty around you. Take the time to enjoy this process and this journey. Because it's a lifelong journey. It's a lifestyle now. So don't wait. Get out there and turn into and take a hold of and follow the weakness to warrior mindset.